Hi, my name is Jo Walsh and I'm head of the Career Development Centre in NUI Galway. The mission statement of the Career Development Centre is to support our students to make successful transitions towards fulfilling careers. We have a team of over 20 people who are focused on supporting our students to achieve their career goals. I'm talking today about postgraduate employability, and in making a decision to choose a postgraduate program, there are many questions that you'll be asking yourself. One of them, first one, will I be up to it academically? Is it the right time for me? Many people will be choosing to do a postgraduate program immediately after an undergraduate degree. And there are questions around, is that the right time? Should I just go straight on and get a job? Other people maybe have a different starting point and they're coming to a postgraduate program maybe after some time in the workplace, maybe returning to study. So is it the right time from a family point of view, maybe? You'll also be wondering, will you enjoy it? And do you really need it? Many people will wonder, do I actually need a postgraduate program, a qualification to do the job or the career, or to follow the pathway that I am thinking of now? So in doing that, or in thinking about that, you will also be thinking about, will I get a job afterwards? That's probably a primary concern for you. Will this postgraduate qualification lead to a job? So let's put ourselves in the shoes of the employers. What is it that they want? When we've asked employers that question many, many times, and the answer we get most frequently is that they're looking for the best person for the job. So let's dig into that a little bit deeper and say, well, what is the best person for the job? So let's look at some of the skills that Deloitte came up with when they looked at in their research in looking at the future workforce. They came up with a number of skills that they say a potential employee would have to have in order to be successful in getting a job. Skills like emotional intelligence, flexibility, adaptive thinking, virtual collaboration, cross-cultural intelligence, communication, continuous learning. These are all skills that you need to be successful in an ever-changing and fast-changing workplace now. So how does a postgraduate program help you to develop your employability and to help you develop those skills that are needed in the future workforce? It's a very, very different learning experience to an undergraduate program. Yeah, you're going to be involved in group projects. They're going to develop skills around teamwork, problem solving, conflict resolution, project management. You're not going to be sitting in a lecture theatre and having somebody lecturing to you. You're going to be involved in debate, in discussion. That's going to develop your communication skills, influencing skills, negotiation, critical thinking. You will also have a thesis to complete, or at least a major project, and which will involve research. That'll give you skills around analysis, writing, report writing. You'll be doing presentations, developing your communication skills, your creativity, your ability to design. Many postgraduate programs involve their students coordinating conferences and seminars. That's going to develop your planning and organizing skills. And also, huge level of international interaction, both in terms of our staff. We have a very high level of international staff members, but also in your class, you'll have a high number of international students, all developing your cultural awareness. In terms of experience, you will be on field trips, you'll go on site visits to potential employers, you'll have employers delivering guest lectures. Many programs have a very strong alumni group where you will have opportunities to network with employers. You'll be going to conferences. Many of our programs also have a work placement or an applied industry project, so that you'll have the opportunity for work-related learning, even if you don't get work-based learning. And all of that, that experience and all those activities you'll be involved in will help you to develop your self-awareness. And self-awareness is a key component of emotional intelligence, which is one of the key skills we saw on the previous slide. So let's look a little bit more about how postgraduate qualification helps your employability. It really is the new norm. More and more people are entering the workforce with a postgraduate qualification. And in the UK, some research has said that 15% of jobs by 2020 will actually need a postgraduate qualification. We've already seen that it will develop your skills and enhance the skills that you already have. It also does help you get shortlisted for interview, all things being equal. And by that, I mean that if somebody with an undergraduate degree has more evidence of skills than you and more experience than you, they may be shortlisted ahead of you. But if you've got the same level of skills, same evidence of same experience, you will get ahead in terms of being shortlisted with your postgraduate qualification. It also does enhance your promotion prospects once you're in the company or in the organization that you're working in. May not be for the first promotion, but certainly at some point down the road, you will find that not having a postgraduate qualification may be a blocker for you in progressing. So it kind of clears the way for you internally once you get that first job, that you will be more likely to be promoted with your postgraduate qualification. And finally, and very importantly, there is a correlation between increased level of education and salary. So that means that the higher level of degree that you have, the higher your salary will be. So that's a good thing. So in the Career Development Centre, we are the primary link between the university and graduate employers. So you're going to get lots of opportunities to meet with graduate employers throughout your time if you choose to come and do your degree with us. We run job fairs, we have job markets. Our employers are real partners with us in running skills workshops, and they also will help us to develop your skills to compete in the workplace, delivering CV workshops, interview skills workshops, helping you to develop your brand through LinkedIn workshops. So you will have lots of opportunities to meet with employers and to help you get that job. I suppose in terms of outcomes for our students, 88% of our postgraduate taught program graduates were in employment from our last graduate destination survey, and 91% of our PG research graduates were in employment. Many of our postgraduate taught graduates go on to further study and go on to PhD programs. So about 6 or 7% will go on to do even more study. So good luck in making the decision. It's a difficult one. I hope that my input today has helped you to understand how a postgraduate program will enhance your employability. And remember that you don't have to make a decision until you have an offer of a place. So I really encourage you to do your research, ask lots of questions, really understand the program that you're interested in, and then apply, because you really only have a decision to make once you get an offer. So the best of luck with your applications, and I'm looking forward to providing you support when you join us from the Career Development Centre.